Hey Moon Magic Super Souls, welcome to today's readings. Welcome back if you're returning. Welcome if you're new. Welcome to our amazing Moon Magic community. Beautiful souls, today it's a full moon. And whenever you come to these readings, this is a timeless reading. Whenever we do a pick a card reading like this, if you come to it not on the day of the full moon, that is just fine. It means that there is a message here for you. But today I am doing these in alignment with the full moon. And we are asking what major blessing is this full moon bringing to you. So we have 3 cards and 3 beautiful crystals. These are raw crystals. This is literally as they sort of arrive out of the ground. They're really magical. There's an incredible energy here. So let me show you the cards. In a moment, I'll also ask the universe, in case you're having any difficulty, if you feel that you want that option, we'll ask the universe and I'll put it in a separate timestamp below as well, along with the readings. But let's look at the cards now. Angels of the Universe is for pile 1, and this is sitting with the beautiful piece of green calcite. Absolutely stunning. So that's pile 1. Pile 2, you have Angel of Solitude. This is pile 2, and this is sitting with a piece of beautiful raw rose quartz. Okay, and for pile 3, and for pile 3, you have Angel of Adventure. This is your card, and this is sitting with the beautiful blue calcite. Absolutely stunning energy. Literally as it's come out of the ground. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so those are your crystals. Those are your cards. In a moment, I will ask the universe, but first of all, I'm literally just going to leave the video running a few moments longer for anyone that wants just a little bit more time. If you need even more time, you can always press the pause button. Beautiful souls, I will either see you when we ask the universe which pile or piles are recommended, or I will see you in the readings. Welcome everybody. We are now going to ask the universe which pile or piles are suggested for today's readings. This is the homepage of my website. You can always come here to find a pile, or indeed to find a reading as well if you wish to. We'll ask the universe to reveal the pile. And today it is piles 1 and 2. Beautiful souls, I will see you in the readings in just a moment. Pile 1, welcome to your reading. We're going to find out what major blessing the full moon is going to be bringing you. You have the card of Angels of the Universe and also the green calcite, which is actually known as a memory stone. It holds a lot of wisdom. That's its sort of energy and its message. You have enter the conversation. Ooh, this looks really, really exciting. I'm hearing remember who you are. I wonder if you're going to connect to some kind of, elevated ability to talk with nature. Enter the conversation. Ooh, I think that's a card that wants to come out for you, most definitely. We're going to go with that one. And definitely this one too. What else do we have here? I'm seeing this one and this one as well. You have a personal issue reaches resolution. A new start is coming. Well, that's pretty super cool. Angels of the universe, look at the way you walk to the new. we have reconsider. And you're ready. Ooh, this is really super exciting. What is the major blessing that's coming to you from this full moon? Enter the conversation. I wonder if you're going to take a different, I don't know whether to say a different road, but approaching something new. A new start is coming. Why does a personal issue reach resolution? Enter the conversation. We have the sun and the moon, both sides of this tree. Enter the conversation. Let's draw your tarot cards. You're definitely ready to move up, like to upgrade, to move up the ladder of something, to emerge, to evolve. It's almost like something like of your pathway of evolution. You're ready. You are super, super ready for this, whatever this is. You are absolutely ready for it. But I guess the question is, what is it? What is this about? Okay. You have the Two of Cups. You have the card of... Is this like... I'm just wondering what this is. It doesn't have the name on it. Bear with me. I mean, if this is card number 11, that would be Justice in a traditional deck. I think this must be the card of Justice, actually. Yeah, because you have the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Gosh, Two of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, another two, the Two of Pentacles as well. How interesting. You've actually got Ace 2 and 3. We're seeing a really significant progression. We then have the card of the Emperor. Yes, that's what we're seeing. The card of the Emperor. The high. We've got progressions going on here. This is really, really interesting. Okay, my beautiful pile one. Something is really, really moving forwards, and you are completely ready for this. Look at the way we have the Ace and the 2 and the 3. Then we have the 4 and the 5 and the 6, except that these are the Ace, 2 and 3 of Pentacles, and this is the 4 and the 5 and the 6 of the major arcana. I think something very major is moving forwards in your life. A personal issue has reached a resolution. I'm just going to put these up here because I feel I want to see them, and we'll draw more cards for you. Wow, this is the card of the Lovers. This is the card of the Hierophant in a traditional deck. This is the Emperor. And, of course, here you have, we have the card of Justice in a traditional deck. Wow. Okay. Gosh, I think this is a karmic. When something is opening up for you, reconsider and you're ready. I think this may be connecting to a relationship of some sort. Have the conversation, enter the conversation, a new start. If you have had a falling out with somebody, this might be a coming back together, having the conversation, a new start in a connection. But I think this may also, for some of you, or be also maybe have the conversation and you move something forwards. Like you could get married with the Justice card. There could be an agreement to be made, especially with the Hierophant as well. Gosh. Enter the conversation. You are ready. I think this is an upgrade in some kind of connection to a relationship of some sort. And I think that's what the full moon is bringing. It almost feels like quite a massive, I mean, it's a blessing, but it feels like more than that. Almost like it really is a blessing. It's like a great leap forwards in some way. You are so ready for this. This is about commitment, making a commitment, making a decision, making it sort of almost legal and binding. What is the reconsider? Let's find out more about the reconsider card. I can see where this is going. Something really progresses, and I do feel it is largely a connection. But it could be, I suppose, a business partnership. It could be a love connection. It could be Yeah, I suppose it could be your relationship to something, but you're almost as well being invited to take the lead with the Emperor. Take the lead. Make that commitment. Move something forwards. And you can, yeah, I think this is about you taking the lead. If there's someone you want to work with, approach them. You take the lead. You're ready. What is the reconsider about? May we kindly ask about the reconsider? We have the Ten of Swords, which is a completion of something. I love this Ten of Swords. It's like the pot at the end of like the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. We have the Eight of Swords again, but this time our progression is going backwards. I can't believe this. Everything's coming out in threes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We then have 10, well, 10, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8. How interesting. Reconsider, go backwards, go back to something. Go back to something. Okay, the full moon, I think, is illuminating something that you need to, it's worth revisiting. It's revisiting something. Going back to something, revisiting it, looking at it again, reviewing it. Maybe there was something that you, my beautiful souls, had put down, put to one side. You didn't think you would pursue it or something like that. I think that's of course the memory stone. Remember who you are. This is going back. There's going back and revisiting something. This is what the full moon is. The full moon often illuminates things for us. I would not be surprised if really around this time, or at the time when you come to the reading, because it's timeless, at the time that you come to this reading, that something comes back into your life that needs reviewing. Now, it could be a contract, in which case you just renew the contract before committing. Review, you're definitely ready for this. Maybe you have an offer of something and you're not sure whether to proceed or not. Think again. I think it's worth it. Go back and review. Definitely got room for another card just here. You've got the Ten of Cups. Wow, it is definitely worthy of committing to this, I think. Okay. The energy at the time when you find this reading is opening up something. You're absolutely ready for it. And I do believe it is a connection with in partnership. Business, love, whatever it may be. And if there is a contract involved, then it is worthy of reviewing it. Absolutely worthy of reviewing it. I think there are some maybe some details that need to unfold because you're going back over something. That's why you've got the reconsider. But this could even be someone. What if you turn someone down? Some of you, and you turn somebody down and you didn't think that they were, I don't know, like your type, or you didn't think that the relationship would be, the business arrangement would be as good as you wanted. Reconsider, go back and review. Because this is looking like it's really super fruitful, super good. Go back and check in on it again. Yeah, that's what the reconsider is about. Go back and have a look. It may be something that you thought, that's not going to come to anything, or you thought, I really don't know about that person. I think this is reviewing. I'm just moving the camera around to make sure I can focus it for you. Okay, that's what I think your reading is saying. It's a lot of detail. Go back and check in. But the full moon is probably illuminating, perhaps, or can illuminate the details of something that you need to check out before you then proceed. Or indeed, it will illuminate the fact that you feel really strongly about this person and you really do want to move it forwards, or you want to get back together, or you want to take it to the next step or to the next level. Because a major opening is here for you. Can we get a little sneaky peek as to where this might be going for my pile ones, please? May we get a sneaky peek for my pile ones as to where this might be going? Once this is like signed, sealed, and delivered, where is it going for my pile one? May we get a flavour of this? We have these two. You have card number 13. How interesting, because this is the death and rebirth card in a traditional deck. Then you have 12, which is it's usually the Hanged Man. I wonder if it is this way up. That would normally be the Hanged Man. Yes, because there is somebody in the tree here. You have, wow, again, you've got major arcana cards. So this is major. This is a major commitment. Okay. You have the card of the moon. And then you have the card of the sun. So you've got these connections. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? 18 and 19. You've got 13 and 12. The numbers are blowing me away. They are really, really blowing me away. I think it's telling us that there is huge synchronicity in the way that this comes together now. Yeah, if something has been feeling stuck, then I think you can shift it forwards. This is about surrendering to it as well. Let the transformation happen. This is one of those dive in and just allow it to emerge, allow it to flow, allow it to happen. Wow. I think this is going to bring in the harvest, literally. Beautiful souls, pile one. I think this really will be deep. This connection is deep, it's meaningful, it's significant. It will bring in so much joy and so much happiness, so much abundance if it's a business connection. But if we think of abundance in its purest form as being absolute bliss and joy, that this is a union that's going to bring, it's a connection, a relationship that is going to bring profound happiness. Definitely, it's something I think that you might not have, you've either dismissed it, turned it away, didn't think it was either, like if it was a contract, that it was good enough or it wouldn't be enough. This is definitely something that needs to be reconsidered. Or it may even be somebody that you had approached and they reconsider and they come back to you. But I think it is something that is returning, coming back, or it's there and you need to reevaluate or reconsider. But this is looking so fruitful, and this is the major blessing that the full moon is bringing. I think it is a connection with someone. Wow. I think it looks fruitful, and yeah, you may want to take charge and go back and ask again. Check in and ask. If you haven't been in touch with someone for a while, pick up the phone and give them a call or send them a text. If you've been sitting on the fence, this is the time to move forwards and say, hey, remember me? That it's a coming back to something here. Well, this is just amazing. Pile one, I am loving your reading. Absolutely loving your reading. Keep me posted in the comments as this kind of scenario unfolds. And if this is someone you already know, or a connection you already know, or there's a contract that you were thinking of dismissing, go back and reconsider, because I think this is something you're absolutely ready for. If it was something you didn't think you could handle, I think you can. You're definitely ready. And it's going to open up so much opportunity for you. It really is very transformational. Pile one, this is your reading. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am sending you the biggest hug and all the love in the world. Beautiful souls, tons and tons of love. Don't forget to subscribe and press the little bell icon if you want to make sure you never miss a reading or a webinar or anything that I do here on YouTube. Tons and tons of love. Pile 2, welcome to your reading. Now, your card, your main card, your significator is the Angel of Solitude, and you also have this beautiful rose quartz. This is a very, very gentle energy. So what is the full moon bringing you? What major blessing is coming to you? Look at that. Can you see? Isn't this remarkable? Look at the way these two figures are in an almost identical position. Bring the exile home and have tea with the birds and look at the castle. I wonder if you come home to yourself in some way. I feel like you're going to find peace, peacefulness, relaxation. Bring the exile home. Let's draw more cards before I say too much more. Okay, you have a new start is coming. Okay, this came out in pile 1. And you have the card of yes. Wow, well that's like a really, really, really big thumbs up. Definitely a big thumbs up to something. You know, pile 2, this is ever so interesting because I almost feel like I want to ask you a question. It's like I kind of feel like I want to ask, what have you been longing for? I think it's something quite big, but that you haven't quite believed that you would be able to make it happen. It's like maybe the full moon is illuminating that something is possible. A new start is coming. Something you have really wanted. It is interesting. We have that gigantic castle. This could be about where you live. This could be it could be showing you a location. It could be that the full moon will illuminate the location you're meant to be in, or it could be like the community that you're meant to be connected with, that you see where you're going. It's very interesting because a full moon is when the moon and the sun are opposite, and here we have this beautiful angel with the moon in one hand and the sun in the other, and then you have this beautiful start. Let's draw cards here and see. I'm actually seeing this one. I'm seeing this one, and I think this one too. I suspect we may draw more, but let's see what we have for now. You have the 3 of Swords. Okay. Then you have the card of, this is the Hierophant in a traditional deck. You have the 8 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, gosh, the 8 of Wands. Oh, wow. Look at these two people sitting together. And this beautiful, amazing, out on the land. And the land looks like a person's body. Well, it is a person's body. We see the earth herself here with the 8 of Wands. And then you have the 2 of Wands. And this is like Rapunzel with her hair. Now, she longed for, she lived in isolation in the tower, and she longed for her prince to come and, or prince, let's make this non-gender specific, her prince or princess, or, you know, her knight or knightess in shining armour to come and rescue her. I think this is about, I think that the full moon is going to bring you out of a place of solitude and isolation. And I think you're going to be shown a place where you will belong. And this will either be with a person. Look, somebody coming in just when you're sitting there feeling brokenhearted, alone, on your own, exiled. If any of you have felt like you really, you know, you're a square peg in a round hole, or you just don't fit. This is finding your, could be your spiritual home. the group of people that you can really connect with. It could be your working home, the people you connect with, the right team. It could be a person who you feel absolutely at home with when you're in their arms. It could be, but I do think for many of you it could be geography as well coming in. It could be the right place to live, the right place to work. There could be definitely location involved for some of you. I think you're going to see or be shown where you can belong, where you're meant to, I don't know, plug in, where you're meant to be. Okay, let's draw more cards to see what else we're shown, because I feel we've got space here to fill. So we have here, interesting, we have the card of Justice. You have the card, I was about to say of the Hermit, but actually this is the Knight of Pentacles. Gosh, I think as well, this is a very earthy energy, the Knight of Pentacles. It does connect us to the land. It connects us to possessions, where we belong, the place we live in, our health, our home, our families, the very immediate, our communities. And yet it looks like the Hermit. We then have the Two of Swords. Okay. Look at this serpent coming through. I think it will illuminate. I think the full moon's going to illuminate. The moon will show you. I think it's going to show you where you belong. Show you a new community. Show you a place that you're meant to be. For some of you, there is a possibility it will show you where you're not meant to be. Because in a way, that's partly how we sometimes define. How sometimes we define where we should be. We define it through learning that we're not meant to be somewhere. But bring the exile home. I'm seeing, really for most of you, I'm seeing you come home to yourself. I'm seeing you find the place you belong. I'm seeing you find the place to be anchored. I'm seeing you find, it is that working team or the community or like a spiritual family rather than your blood family, your friendship group. As I say, it could even be a person who you just feel like you are at home with. But this is a group even. But I do feel this is where you anchor. It could be your location. Where are you going to be if you've been thinking of moving? I think you find out, you can see where you want to go. It also does, I think, with Bring the Exile Home and also followed by Have Tea with the Birds, does indicate that this is going to be possible. So it's something that you actually thought wouldn't be possible is going to be possible. What is just so super lovely is I do think it brings an end to a feeling of not belonging or a feeling of being isolated, or that, you don't know where, you don't have the right people to connect to, or you just don't quite fit in. And I think that concludes here, especially with the Two of Pentacles, which brings so much opportunity, actually looking like the Hermit as well. Let's draw more cards and see where this is going. See if we can get a little bit more information. You have the 9. Okay, so this is another major arcana card. This is the Hermit. In the traditional deck, number 9 is the Hermit, so I'm guessing this is the Hermit card. How interesting. And look at the way being lit up, and I mean, how remarkable that we're just talking about this. Even the Two of Pentacles, a card of resources coming to you, opportunity, balance, being given what you needed. So maybe something comes back into balance. The way is shown to you. It's literally lit up. I think this is really about being, I think, in a place, a location with people with whom you resonate. You really, really resonate. Okay. You then have I believe this is now this is either the King or the Queen. I think this is, look, we've got both. I think this is the Queen of Pentacles. And this is the king. I was just thinking, looking at the different crowns. Yeah, this is the queen, this is the king. So again, we've got all pentacles coming through here. So this is your location, your home, your community. All of this same energy coming through as a confirmation, but I think you really feel at home here. That's what's coming through here. We have the Six of Pentacles. This is a card of beautiful generosity, of support, of help. And again, look at this beautiful person who's been almost quite exposed. And here we have somebody about to offer clothing, about to offer something. Makes me think about, in a way when we're clothed, it's like having clothing, having shelter, having a place to be looked after, being around people who care, people who look after you, people who are around you, who support you. This really feels as though isolation is ending. I think this is absolutely beautiful. It's like you find your spiritual home. And then you have the Ace of Swords. How interesting. I don't know if you can see this, but right at the bottom of this card, we have somebody, a little sort of figure, again, too tiny to really see, but it looks like they're about to hang their coat up. It's like they know where to hang their coat. And this feels very protective, like there's a sentinel here, keeping a lookout for them. It's like, and I think this is sitting in a nest. Again, it's a very hermit-shaped bird here. I literally think you know where to hang your coat, literally where to be. And I think with real clarity, you know that you have found somewhere where you can belong. I think this is absolutely gorgeous. That real sense of, location, belonging, and that's literally the geography for some of you. It's the physicality of a property. It's actually the community, the people, a group, the spiritual people who resonate with you, or indeed, like the fact of, a new group, family, a new family. This is just lovely. This is so, so lovely. And I'm so sorry if you have been experiencing any sense of isolation, but this is what seems to be coming through. You're going to know, it'll become very clear to you where you need to be, or where you're meant to be, or who the right people are to resonate with you, or the right person. Pile 2, this is your reading. You're going to love it. Pile 2, this is your reading. It's really, really beautiful. I'm so sorry you've been through that sense of not knowing and not belonging or feeling outcast. But part of how we know what does resonate is through the experience of being around people or in circumstances or situations that don't. And this really means that you know through and through, kind of like it is literally where or who you're meant to be with. It's lovely. Pile 2, tons of love. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to subscribe and press the little bell icon if you want to make sure you never, ever, ever miss a reading as soon as I post it, or a webinar, or anything else that I post here. Tons of love, Pile 2. Pile 3, welcome to your reading. You are perhaps going to be blessed with an adventure. You have the Angel of Adventure, which is card number 1. It's like an ace in this deck. And you also have the beautiful blue calcite, which has a really calm energy, really calming. I wonder whether your adventure is really like almost, I don't know, does it bring you spiritual calm? Let's find out. Let's see, what is the full moon blessing you with? I'm actually seeing 2 cards for you from this deck. And what else do we have? Well, you seem to be getting 2 from that deck as well. Okay. And, no, that's not feeling right. I was wondering as it was left there, was that ready for you? But no, it's not feeling quite right. I think it is this one. It's time to take action. Wow. Okay, you've got a fiery energy of Aries coming in here. You also have Grow Wild. Oh my goodness me, talk about adventure. Fly the wings of worthiness. This looks super exciting. Wow, this really is like you setting forth and doing something genuinely. Some blessing is setting forth literally on a new adventure. It feels like it's liberating. There's freedom. Perhaps that's where the peace and energy comes in, like peace of mind. You also have yes. Okay, fantastic. And ask for help from others. Okay, this is interesting because I think with Fly the Wings of Worthiness, maybe there is something here where you need to really genuinely know you deserve this. Like, and you don't have to worry about having it. Just have it. Take it. Say yes. It's got that kind of feel to it. So maybe you are being blessed with an opportunity. But I think you're really it's something that you are setting forth on. And if you're feeling like you have commitments already, and you think, oh, can I really leave my commitments for, that long or something? Well, yes, you can. Ask for some help from others and you will be fine. Let me just make sure that is focusing for you, that camera. Okay. Wow. So what is this about? Let us get more guidance and information. What is this about, this adventure? I'm seeing these. Seeing this one, also this one, this one, this one, this one, and that one. Let's see what else we have. Okay, so you have the Knight of Cups. Okay. You have card number 2, which is the High Priestess in a traditional deck. 2 and 3. 3 is the Empress in a traditional deck. You have the Queen of Swords. You have the 4 of Swords. This could be a retreat. You have the Hanged Man. You have the Ace of Wands. You then have the King of Swords. How interesting, you have the Queen and the King of Swords. So I wonder if for some of you, you have the card of Strength as well. This is Strength in a traditional deck. Let's put this down here. I think there is an offer of something that really is, it's quite mentally stimulating. It could be, it's definitely an adventure, but it could even be something that feels a bit like a retreat or an opportunity to, peace of mind, like going on a retreat or going to a sanctuary or something like that, going out into the wilderness. I feel like it has a purpose. So it doesn't feel like a holiday on a beach kind of thing. But it feels like a place of mindfulness or a retreat of mindfulness or an adventure that is expanding your mind, expanding your horizons, connecting you to nature, helping you to surrender, helping you to reset and realign, helping you to nurture, nourish. Everything here, it feels like there is opportunity. It would be like winning, somebody saying to you, look, I'm going on a retreat, I've got a spare ticket, would you like to come? A meditation retreat or a mindfulness retreat or a week where we go and rewild ourselves or something like that. There's some kind of an adventure. But I do think it connects you with some kind of, I wouldn't exactly call it a higher purpose, but I think it liberates your state of mind. And it's, in some way, shape or form. And I think you will absolutely flourish from it. It's like it recharges your batteries, gives you strength. And if you are worried about how you navigate that, I think just literally ask for help. I think you can get help. Or if you've seen it and you're not quite sure how to, I don't know, finance it, then reach out and ask somebody. Maybe they will give you stage payments or something. But there's something here that is, and it is a great blessing. I literally think you recharge, you realign. I think it helps you to reset in some way, shape or form. And definitely arrive, this it does feel like peace of mind, clarity of mind. I mean, if you were at a meditation retreat for a week, oh my goodness me, can you imagine the kind of downloads you might be receiving? But it feels super fun and enjoyable as well. You're liberated. It's like you grow wild, you're free. It feels like a creative space. It could even be somewhere that's sort of almost like held in a monastery or something like that. But it feels, or even a psychic retreat where you go and you connect. But there's definitely a sense of surrender, a sense of peacefulness, a return to... but maybe people somewhere where you could even be having something like a sound bath where it just feels really therapeutic, joyously therapeutic and immensely liberating. And that seems to be what we're being shown here, this blessing. What I'm wondering is how it arrives and what kind of makes this, how does this suddenly arrive in your world? It's a definite say yes to it. Okay, so you have the Queen of Pentacles. Now, she is the Queen of Self-Care. Okay. So it could be that it could be something that you have invested in with the Queen of Pentacles and it comes to fruition. It's interesting with the little fairy here. Could just be literally a blessing. You've got the six. I think somebody might gift it to you. We have the Six of Pentacles. Somebody could literally gift you either the resources that you need to do this, or they could give it to you as a gift. I was about to say you could win it in a raffle, but this is not so ridiculous. I will share this actually. Where I work, in a beautiful place, there was in one of the buildings, there was just before Christmas, there was a school, the local school, the primary school for the little ones, had a Christmas fair to raise money for the school. So I popped in and I bought some things and I bought some raffle tickets and I won an amazing wild outdoor sauna experience. I mean, how cool was that? How super cool. I had no idea. And I just thought, well, that came to it came to the right person. I loved it. It was an amazing reset. And now I go regularly, actually, because it's just so amazing. I have always thought I would quite like to do that, with the cold water plunging and everything that comes with it. I'd never done it before. But I mean, I won it. It was literally gifted to me in that way. I won a raffle. And it was magnificent. It was fantastic. So that it could just be something that someone gifts you or it just arrives. That's what I feel. It's like an act of generosity that supports your own personal self-care and well-being. You have the Two of Swords. I wonder if it comes at a time. Well, the Two of Swords is a card that sometimes indicates that we just didn't see something coming. But it can indicate having to make a decision. What we see in this one is someone raising a sword to a dragon. But the trees behind are birch trees, so this is like a new beginning. Maybe something is cleared out of the way for you to be able to do this. And sometimes, very, very often in the Two of Swords, in traditional decks, and even some contemporary decks, the figure is blindfolded. It's kind of like you're finding your way. We then have the Six of Cups, which is really, I mean, look at this. This is a joyous connection. Now, Now we've got a couple here from like almost like looks like almost like Regency type dress, old-fashioned clothing. I mean, this is a card that looks back. I just think this is recharging you. That's what I feel, however it arrives. But I think it literally is gifted to you. And unexpectedly, it's like what we see is like someone being really, what's the word, shrivel? I can't kind of say the word. When somebody, the chivalry, chivalrous. Somebody being really honourable about something. And then you have another two. We've got the Two of Pentacles, giving you the resources to get started, to get going, to go and do something. I actually think this is either going to be some sort of like, I don't know, divine timing, like the raffle thing that I won, or it could be somebody being literally like a random act of kindness, or somebody stepping in who says, do you know what, you look shattered, you could really do with a break, I've bought this for you. There's something here that where I think it is genuinely coming from an act of kindness and generosity. It could be a random act of kindness where, somebody just suddenly, you find you're gifted, or it could be an act of unexpected act that you didn't see coming from the universe at a time because you need it, because it's really good for you. This is going to rebalance you, realign you. But that is what I think is coming. It's some kind of a gift that gives you an opportunity for some kind of an adventure, as it were, that helps you to realign, to grow wild, to reconnect spiritually, psychically, mind, body, soul, spirit, in every way. Well, keep me posted. This is, like an incredibly specific kind of reading, but that's what I have to read it. We always, as readers, we have to read it how we see it. Keep me posted. I think this is an amazing reset and recharge for you. I think it's fabulous. Beautiful souls, I'm sending you all the love in the world. Thank you so much for being here. Do let me know what happens in the comments. I'd love to hear. It's really amazing when someone comes back and says, hey, do you remember that reading where we were gifted such and such? This is what's just happened. It would be like me signing in and saying, I can't believe I've just won this raffle. But yeah, if something happens like that, it is lovely to hear from you. So beautiful souls, tons of love. Don't forget to subscribe and press the little bell icon if you want to make sure you never miss a reading or a webinar or anything else that I do here. Tons and tons and tons of love.